Coming up, Kawhi Leonard out in San Antonio, plus big numbers at the U.S. Open. Broke around 1:30 on Friday that Kawhi Leonard wants out of San Antonio. He's essentially demanding a trade. And his preferred destination, the Los Angeles Lakers. This is bad news for the Boston Celtics. But this is also why I don't think the Celtics should trade for Kawhi. He wants to be in LA. He already made that clear within 2 seconds of demanding a trade. So you don't give up a prime asset like Jaylen Brown for a guy that's probably going to leave next summer when he's an unrestricted free agent. But I would still offer Terry Rozier and even that Kings pick if they want. Just to throw it out there because you know Leonard wants out. But this is bad for the Celtics. If Kawhi Leonard had stayed, it would have been harder for another super team to get assembled. LeBron would have had to convince himself to go to San Antonio. And then he would have had to convince a guy like Chris Paul to go with him to San Antonio. 2 mega superstars going to the San Antonio market. Probably unlikely. Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 player in the league. Now, if Leonard is on his way to the Lakers, well, that's easy for LeBron to just waltz right in as a free agent. Now, who knows what Chris Paul will do, what Paul George will do, but you put LeBron and Kawhi on the same team, that is a damn formidable foe. I still don't think that team beats the Warriors. You're as close as you could get. Maybe one more good piece. Chris Paul could put you over the top. Bottom line is now there's more of a chance for the Lakers to form a super team with LeBron and Kawhi in play. The Celtics don't want that. The Celtics would have rather LeBron stay in Cleveland and deal with trying to get guys to go there, or go to LA and get guys to try to come there and play with a young group. The good news is, though, this is all happening out in the West, but it's not good news overall. You want the superstars spread out if you're Boston. Kawhi now becoming available, that's a huge wild card that can obviously shift the balance of power and shift LeBron James' thinking. And this is just another example of how this specific stretch on the NBA calendar is what takes teams from pretenders to contenders and what wins teams NBA championships. All right, so Gary Tanguay of NBC Sports Boston wrote something for the website about how Tom Brady fans should like LeBron James. I like the topic, but his phrasing was absolutely wrong. Of course, fans of Tom Brady, i.e. fans in New England, don't have to like LeBron James. Now, had he said they should respect LeBron James, then he would have a point. They don't have to like LeBron James. Let's talk about why. He plays for Cleveland. He has eliminated the Celtics multiple times this decade from the playoffs. He has dominated the Celtics in this decade. So yeah, liking him if you're a Celtics fan would make very little sense. Now, I see what he's saying. There's a lot that he has in common with Brady. Multiple championships, dominant player between the lines, leader, but there's a lot of things LeBron James does that Tom Brady doesn't do. Things that really annoy me about LeBron, and I respect him. LeBron talks too much about injuries. He takes a woe is me approach at the podium too often. He likes to outline how much of a warrior he is. Tom Brady doesn't do any of that. So fans of Tom Brady certainly don't have to like LeBron James. The Red Sox got the win last night in Seattle 2-1. So my prediction that the Red Sox wouldn't play well in Seattle was wrong, but my lock of the day actually hit because the Mariners only lost by a run and I had them plus 1.5. Give David Price credit, he is balling right now. But what month is that? Oh yeah. There's been some rhetoric online and people are asking the question, has Bill Belichick changed his ways a bit and is that the best thing for the Patriots? People are concerned that maybe they're having too much fun now. Kobe Bryant visited, played cornhole at Fenway, had a history lesson about football, canceled the last 2 days of OTAs. I said in a previous episode that sticking with 40-year-old Tom Brady and staying committed to Rob Gronkowski at this point in his career is Bill sort of changing his approach. And I think he should. I don't think it's a bad thing. And if you're worried that he's so different, well, just look at the headlines that emerged yesterday. Fullback James Devlin, nice and easy, 2-year extension. Long snapper Joe Cardona, 4-year extension, a breeze. For months, if not years, fans of the Patriots were hoping for that kind of news to emerge about Malcolm Butler, or Dante Hightower, or Devin McCourty. But nope, what happened? Malcolm Butler leaves, they don't want to re-sign him. They eventually get an extension hammered out for Dante Hightower, but it was stressful. After Devin McCourty sleeps with the Eagles, they finally re-sign him. Offensive tackle Marcus Cannon, long extension, stressless. Don't worry, Bill Belichick hasn't gone anywhere. And I just want to comment on how much I'm enjoying the U.S. Open and some of the scores that we're seeing. I mean, I could not take my eyes off the bottom half of that leaderboard yesterday after round 1. It was like looking at a slideshow of celebrity women without any makeup on. I mean, you're sitting there thinking like, what is that? Who is that? Rory McIlroy shot an 80. Check out McIlroy's scorecard yesterday on the front 9, and then look at one of my recent scorecards. All right, take your pick. Who's a bigger binky for a pro athlete? ESPN's Brian Windhorst and LeBron James, or Jim Gray and Tom Brady? I actually like Brian Windhorst. I don't have a problem with him. I mean, his story makes more sense. I think he went to the high school LeBron James went to around the same time. I don't see him as a binky. I think he does a good job reporting, offering fair, unemotional analysis. Jim Gray is the answer here. I'm watching one of the previews to Tom Brady's interview with Oprah that airs on the Oprah Winfrey Network on Sunday, and I'm thinking to myself, this is strange that for once it's not Jim Gray opposite Brady doing the interview. And then during the interview, they pan to a shot of Giselle because he's talking about his wife, and who's with Giselle? Gayle King and Jim Gray. What, is this guy a part of the family? Who is this man? Now, if I could be in Tom Brady's pocket, I probably would be. But this guy is unbelievable. All right, my lock of the day, the Cleveland Indians minus 1.5 tonight over the Minnesota Twins. I'm going with Cleveland. Corey Kluber on the mound for the Tribe. This division is not good. Cleveland is poised to run away with this division. I'm taking Kluber at home. The Twins are depressed. Byron Buxton hasn't panned out the way they'd hoped. I think everybody else in this division is ready to roll over. I'm taking the Indians minus 1.5 at home. That's my lock of the day. Have a good weekend.
Well, as you know, I'm not on Snapface and all that, so I don't really get those.